We, as a species, have created many concepts and abstract ideas to explain the seemingly unexplainable, or explain why something will always be unexplainable. While what we deem mysterious and otherworldly has definitely shifted throughout time, there have been some questions that have persistently nagged our minds seemingly forever. These questions are simplistic at first glance, and if you're being a smart aleck, an easy answer too. Nobody knows. Well, that's not too fun, is it? These questions have plagued the minds of the world's greatest philosophers, theologians, and regular people like us for thousands of years. I think it's worth at least a passing thought, right? Okay, well, let's start small. Death. That's what death is like. It's there, it happened, and now the rest of eternity passes and you're not there for it. Just like in life, it seemed kind of sudden, but we all knew it was coming. What's philosophy without mentioning death, right? Alright, let's slow it down a bit. You died. I don't know, a meteor hit the school just now. At least it was quick. What happens next? Do you go to heaven? Or maybe hell? It's not my job to judge your life choices. Or maybe you're reincarnated for a second or millionth chance at life. Or maybe you're stuck in purgatory, the dentist waiting room of the afterlives. What about my family, you say, and my friends? I don't want to leave them yet. Your family and friends will only remember the best moments, the happiest memories, never forgetting the impact you had on their life. All this time on this messed up world just ended in an instant, you got in? All this work and repetition for what? Not anything I was taught in school could stop this. Not any of the reading or writing or studying or thinking or talking. Not the number of my grades or the amount of money I make per year, the amount of friends I have, or the amount of TED Talks I give. All these numbers, and it all adds up to a huge number of wasted time, but not even a number that big can stop the meaninglessness of life. Why am I up here? Why have I just... Shush. Big numbers. Think of a big number. Because I can guarantee I can name a number higher than that one. But in reality, there's a point where the size of a number just ceases to matter, as we simply cannot interpret it, let alone ever need to. Some would argue infinity is where it goes too far, but I'd argue it's even smaller, or bigger, or even? What is infinity? No, not in today's TED Talk. What about the number 93 billion? What about 93 billion times 5.879 times 10 to the 12th power? No, I'm not just putting big numbers up on the screen to seem smart. That's the diameter of our universe in miles. 93 billion times whatever you call that number. The scale of our universe is often portrayed dramatically smaller in entertainment and media. For example, take an asteroid belt. You may imagine navigating through one to be like a maze of giant rocks, smashing into your spaceship and completely destroying it. But in reality, the average distance between asteroids and an asteroid belt is 600,000 miles. You may not have ever even known you were in an asteroid belt to begin with. For every interesting planet, there are trillions more miles of nothing. Every beautiful view, more nothingness. We like to imagine that there's another world up in space, a utopia or maybe a dystopia, a world with technology we'd never fathom, one with giant space battles or vigilantes flying around in a spaceship, helping those weaker than them on a variety of worlds. But I hope I don't need to tell you that this is more than likely not the case. We are alone. More alone than anybody could ever imagine. So much space. Even if there is something new, a new exoplanet discovered, a new star, a new solar system, it hardly combats how alone we are. We're used to being the biggest and the strongest. We can think, we can create, we can destroy. We went to the moon for goodness sake. We looked back at our own planet. Why do you think every sci-fi horror movie is about a force that could actually combat us for once? We fear not being on top. We say we know and understand and accept that we're a grain of sand compared to the rest of the universe, but how do we know what being small feels like? Well, maybe there's a reason it's only us and the incredible emptiness of our existence. Maybe there's something special about us, Was the universe made for us? Why so big, yet so empty? Why not just nothing at all? Why anything? Why anything? Why this planet? Why this galaxy? Why this reality? Why is something everywhere? Why is everything nowhere? It's a question, it's a very difficult question, and it's also a question we probably all ask ourselves sometime or another. It's amazing, but also kind of scary that we're the one thing on our planet able to do that, right? Ask why we exist, ask why we breathe, eat, sleep, drink, reproduce, and die. Well, of course, by our human nature, we set out for an answer. Maybe there are people in the sky more powerful than us, each of them controlling a factor in our world. There has to be a reason stuff happens, right? Maybe there's just one of these people. Maybe this person created everything and now things are just playing out of their control. Maybe this is just some cruel game by this higher being for their own amusement. Maybe there is no special person in the sky. Maybe everything just happened by a result of chance. Or maybe this is all happening inside of my own mind. My mind convincing me that there are other minds around me. Or what if I'm that higher being that created everything? What if everyone and everything is just a variation of me? Or maybe this is all a test, a simulation of sorts. Maybe a crazy VR experience. The moment I die, someone takes a headset off my face. So, what'd you think? Well, something has to be true, but nothing can be proven, so... Nobody knows maybe isn't the best answer to a question. It definitely did not go well when I said that to my math teacher. But it definitely is an answer. And here are 3 questions where nobody knows could suffice as that answer. What happens after you die? Well, no one has really come back to explain it, so nobody knows. Why is the universe so big, yet so empty, and why is it expanding into more nothingness? We're not even sure on how the universe was created, and we sure as hell will never agree on it. Even though there has to be a reason as to why, for now at least, nobody knows that reason. And finally, why is there something rather than nothing? Why are we here? What's the purpose? You guessed it, nobody knows. That's it. We are here now, and that's as far as we can truly know for certain. Maybe the universe was created last Thursday and just looks billions of years old. Or maybe the Matrix. Maybe we actually do live in the Matrix, and the movie The Matrix was trying to tell us this all along. Or maybe there is no secret, no big twist ending, no game over screen. Let's not get into maybes again. Nobody knows, and that's really the end of it. We should ponder the meaning of life and the inevitability of death. Questioning whether their life has meaning or not would make someone want to put a meaning to it, whether it be making a lasting impact on the world, or simply being happy and making others happy. Being able to think like this is a very human thing, and I think we should wonder about the mysteries of life. But at some point, there are things we need to accept and move on with. No matter what the afterlife is, if there even is one, life will go on. If the universe one day suddenly doubles in size, life will go on. If there's a glitch in the matrix, life will still go on. But you can't just shut these questions out of your mind. Once the bell is rung, it cannot be unrung. And like most things in life, you're going to have to face them head on. And remember, positives do come with this way of thinking. It inspires some to add meaning to their lives and make them significant, while others feel a sense of relief knowing minor stresses and mishaps in life are small compared to the grand scheme of things. Basically, what I'm saying is, don't think too hard and have a nice night. Thank you for listening to my session.